Hello everybody, my name is Tobias Hager, and for the purposes of today's discussion, I am going to be talking about my decision to come to Concordia University in Nebraska. My decision to come to Concordia was one of the hardest decisions that I had ever had to make in my life. At the time, I was 17 years old and I was very unsure of where I wanted to go. I had a couple of different offers from schools around California and the Midwest, and I had to make a decision fairly quick. There was a couple of factors playing a role in my decision, including where my family was and how close I was to them and how close I was to other important people in my life. I didn't want to go too far away from home, and I had never really done anything on my own before, away from my family, so it was going to be very hard where I decided to go. After discussing with family, friends, and a variety of different people, there was definitely two very influential people who stood out during this decision process. The two influential people would have to be my football coach and my baseball coach. They had both heard amazing things about Concordia, and they felt that I would really benefit from coming to a small town and being able to experience a new lifestyle. Another influencing factor in my decision was definitely the faith-based community that Nebraska has. I wanted to be able to grow as an individual and grow in my relationship with God, and I felt that Seward was the perfect place to do that. By being in a faith-based community, you're really able to focus on what's important in life, and that's the people around you and being a good member of the community, and I felt Seward was the best way for me to accomplish that. And after going to Concordia for a couple years, I felt that this decision was one of the best decisions that I have ever made in my life. I have definitely grown as an individual, and I have definitely developed stronger relationships with a variety of people I thought I would never talk to throughout my life. I was able to see new lifestyle, people growing up in different situations that I wasn't accustomed to, people being from these smaller towns and not really being used to being around so many people at once. It was definitely something that was very beneficial for myself. Another great thing that came out of Nebraska was I felt that I did things more outdoors and doing things outside that are just fun, basic activities, but I felt you couldn't really do those in the area where I was from. An example of this would just be going to the lake with a group of people. It's much easier to do that here than where I was from, so that's just another bonus in my decision to come here. But throughout my time here, I was definitely homesick. I was definitely really scared at first. There was times where I wanted to go home, but definitely I have grown as an individual and grown as a student, and I'm very thankful to have made my decision to come to Concordia. And that is all for today. I have listed a couple of different reasons why I felt that Concordia would be a good option for me and the effect that it had on me in the long term. Thank you all for listening to my presentation. Have a good rest of your night.